Hello and welcome, as it is the 27th of August, 2018. My name is Derek, and welcome to the Money Charts channel. Let's talk volatility here. Dash crossed against Bitcoin. Here we see it at about 234 handle, up to the 263 handle. This is the 5-minute time frame. And within really 2 to 3 periods, like 20 minutes, during a cup of coffee or any other beverage that takes that long to consume, you can see the price go up over 10%. And then pull back from 266 to 250. Mathematical differential of 265, so 15 basis points. On 265, 13.5 would be 5%, so that's about a 6% move. And has now since come up to 270 change. And well, at lunchtime it was down to 217. So going up from under 22 to 27, that's over 20% of a move. So we'll take a look at this on, say, a single hour time frame. There's your congestion area of just going sideways in the 210s, 220 range, and then it leaves the 18 average at noon today and has had a very good run. Daily term time frame. How much has it gotten back? Well, everything in which it lost during this last run, and that's a lot of space left that it can still fill. But it's made a statement by having such a large move, being at the start of the day below the 18 average of lows, and then making it well above the 18 highs. A statement tells me a very aggressive attempt to revert the trend, to change teams. What do I mean by changing teams? Well, it's like a sports game comparison. Two teams playing. The Bears, the Bulls, the up team versus the down team, the buyers versus the sellers, however you want to name it. And the sellers, the Bears, have been in control of this market since the April Fool's top on April the 24th, as the prices went from 58 down to 21. It's only gotten a little bit of it back. And it was only a small turn that the Bulls, or the up team, had during the April Fool's rally. As we've seen moves before when the Bulls took control from December the 8th, when the Bulls took control in all the markets. In this case, this went from 0.03 to 0.09. It's not 150%. It was 0.037. But it went straight up, big moves, and that's what I expect within these moves, to be fast and furious. We are playing in a high volatile game. So now the statement's been made. Will it be there? Well, now what it needs to do is settle in to find some support if it's not going to continue to manifest higher gains. Now, where would that level be? I would most certainly want to see it hold above the 220, but even this little small congestion area. And more ideally, what would be better is for it to have a higher move. The market's going to do what it's going to do, but let's just assume that it can break this 30 number. And then doing so, well, now I'm going to want to see it hold and stay above this, around the 15th through the 19th of August resistance level of about 245, 250 to find support there on any moves that happen thereafter. Let's go to the weekly chart on this. As the price action had many resistance hits. We can see the green line. I don't even have to draw a line to show where I want to show. Resistance there in 2014. It hit it there, at least on Bittrex it did. On March 23rd, it resisted it. That's hard to say, but it hit that area again August of 2016, and then it had a huge break And it first found support up in this area here, like around 44, but it has come back to an area long term in which it has came from. And within such here, it's still in a downtrend well below the 18. For just to get to its correctionary phase on the weekly, well, we got 344 right now is the 18 average of highs. That just shows you how effective and large of a turn that the down team, the bears, the sellers did. We'll see now if the buyers can take control and change, and let's see if they got the dice, basically. And if they do, what we've seen before in this level here, this goes from 0.01 to 0.11, so that was like a 10x move. It most certainly could easily do a 10, 15, 20x move as well. Now we talk about coins that could do like 100, 200x moves. You know, this one really shouldn't be one of them. The bigger they are, the Litecoins, the Dash, the Moneros, the Ethereums, and so on and so forth, generally speaking, shouldn't have as large of gains compared to with some of the hidden gems with the 80, 100, 300x gains, something that's ranked like 200 or 80th on coin market cap or within its market cap. But we're not going to talk about those coins, at least not within this video. Interesting today, Binance coin had a little bit of a rally, not as big as Dash. And when looking at it against the US dollar, up to $11.07. And the bears had their turn, bringing it down from 14.5 down to 8 2/3. Of course, now at 11. It came up to its correctionary phase within this rally on August 17th. But when it pulled back, making a higher low to the August 14th one, and is now just broken out above resistance. So basically, double bottom style format. Also, as far as the 18 is concerned, also getting above the 18 average of highs. And a statement has been made, of course, that it's looking for the breakout. Key level of resistance, 1026 is an area that was hit a few times. And then right now it's consolidating amongst this high in here. It's barely broken it out, but 1026 is an area that is going to be very, very important for this to hold. And if it does come down towards it, I'd be very curious and interested. And also me saying, but I think probability odds do favor that of there being support within that area. And when something like this happens, let's take a look at this even on a 15-minute time frame. This thing just got going as, at least from this low in here, 4:30 in the morning, this price goes from 10.35 up to 11.30. So that's a differential of about $1. That's like 10%. And when you consider that there is a very large amount of coins and good volume even for the base currency of the BNB, Binance coin, against other coins on that site of Binance, that means all the other coins are basically down about 7, 8, 9% on top of X just because of this, based on where they are against that of the dollar. So if they're already, say, if they're up like 2% against the dollar, they'd be down like 8. So a lot of those coins presented interesting spots for buying opportunities. For this is Nano on the single hour time frame, as it has now fallen from 36 down to 27. Litecoin against Binance broke below a 555 support level down to about 515, currently in at 5.25. Yet Litecoin against Bitcoin looks like this. So thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.